This time round with what's in the shed, I'm just going to have a look at one of my pinball machines. This one here is from 1973, made by Bally in Chicago. That's where most of the pinballs came from. Yeah, I've had this probably about 13 years now, I think. I purchased it, was long before Facebook Marketplace, all that sort of stuff. So I used to get on the pinball forum a fair bit, and one of the guys, Tony, on there collects machines. He wasn't interested in this one, so he posted on there, a guy called Jeff selling this machine, not working, give him a call if you're interested. So yeah, I rang up, spoke to Jeff, had a bit of a chat, and organised a time one Saturday about 10 o'clock to meet down at Castle Cove in Sydney. When I got there, there was actually a garage sale on, so I thought I'll just wait and talk to the ladies and say who I am, what I'm here for. Anyway, someone came up behind me and said Steve, and when I turned around I said Jeff, and it was actually Jeff from the Wiggles. I know everyone's probably heard that story, but I'm getting plenty of great mileage out of it still. Jeff did take a picture of us as well once we loaded the machine into the car. So yeah, great bloke Jeff. He also sent me a couple of months later, he was cleaning up at his mum's place and found the schematics, all the paperwork, manual, that sort of thing for the machine, and he posted it up to me. So pretty good bloke. Anyway, we'll take a look at the machine. Yeah, 1973, Bally electromechanical. So there's no electronics, computer chips, RAMs, any of that sort of stuff in here. It's all solenoids, relays, coils, switches, that sort of thing. We'll just take, I've got the glass up, so we'll just take a quick look inside, and you can see all that stuff. Yeah, that sort of thing. That's the brains of the whole thing. That's the score motor that rotates different times and tells the machine, which one of these relays to actuate. A whole stack of switches on there, another bank down here, and the chimes as well. And then you got your power supply. One thing with the old Ballys, you might notice that I've changed the fuse block. They've got a bit of a problem when they get old. They lose their tension, and that can cause a lot of problems. The other thing with this machine, the score motor here was continually running, so all that was actually a zero switch up on the score rails there. So I'll just pop the glass down and we'll fire him up and you can check him out. Righto, won't be a sec. What else can I tell you? Oh yeah, Jim Patler designed it. He designed over 40 games for Bally, including Kiss, Playboy, Rolling Stones, all them collectible ones. Dick White done the artwork. He did about 20 games with Bally. They did make 2,500 of these, so we're not sure how many had been left, because a few years after they went to solid state electronics, and no one wanted to play these old-fashioned games. So a lot of them just got scrapped or broken up for spare parts, that sort of thing, which was a shame. But yeah, this game here, she's a beauty. Once I got it home, re-rubbered it, cleaned it up, took the mylar off the protective mylar off the playfield, new rubbers, and yeah, it's been a good game, very reliable. Last year I took it down to Newcastle Pinball Association's Pinfest. That's a yearly get together where they raise money for charity. So blokes just bring machines in, leave them there, and then the public can play them all weekend, and all the proceeds go to a worthwhile charity. This year it was the Soul Cafe in Newcastle, to the tune of $10,000 was raised, and that's a great organisation too. Feeds the needy, homeless, gives them a place to come to, medical facilities, you name it, washing facilities, barber, all that sort of stuff. So good cause, 10 grand went to them from the Newcastle Pinball Association, which was a great effort. Anyway, that's probably about all I can say about this machine. So I'll get the ball back in and we'll fire it up. Oh, another notable thing on this one is the fact that it's an addable machine as well. which means it's got balls to play instead of balls in play. So when the time back in the 70s, that sort of thing, or even before, there were some places in America which pinballs were banned because they were seen as gambling machines, because you could win free games and then turn them free games into credits with the operator and get money. So some of the firms like Gottlieb, they made specific Addaball games, but Bally had a few that were changeable, so which is not bad. You know, you can get a free game from rolling over your specials, that sort of thing. But if you've got a Addaball machine, you can actually get an extra ball and pretty much keep going forever. There, so anyway, we'll fire him up and see how I go one-handed. Not too good one-handed, but anyway, it'll give you a bit of an idea on the machine. And if any of you are around and want to come and play some, feel free, yeah, drop us a line. And there's a few others here that are up and running, so be good to see you. Anyway, there you go, that's what's in the shed for today.